the Jurgen Klopp mistake Bayern Munich made, and how Liverpool very nearly prevented it. Liverpool take on Bayern Munich in their next outing as the Champions League returns to Anfield on Tuesday night, but Reds boss Jurgen Klopp could have easily ended up in the opposing dugout. The German's success at Borussia Dortmund back in his homeland has seen him repeatedly linked with the Bavarians over the years, with such suggestions persisting, though not as loudly, following his own move to Merseyside in 2015. However, Klopp could have taken over at the Allianz Arena even earlier back in 2008 when leaving Mainz 05. Ahead of next week's meeting between the two sides, Bayern president Uli Hoeness has revealed how the Liverpool manager slipped through his fingers before taking over at Borussia Dortmund as he opted for Jurgen Klinsmann instead. "Personally, I appreciate Jurgen Klopp very much," Hoeness told Sport 1. "I had arranged a cooperation with him many years ago, but then we hired Jurgen Klinsmann. I have already expressed great respect for him and his work." Bayern's loss was Dortmund's gain as Klinsmann lasted less than a season in charge at his former club. In contrast, Klopp spent 7 seasons at the club, winning 2 Bundesliga titles and reaching the Champions League final. However, Liverpool very nearly prevented Bayern from being able to make such a misjudgment with Tom Hicks and George Gillett's own infamous approach for Klinsmann months before his return to Munich. Despite Rafael Benitez overseeing the Reds reaching a second Champions League final in 3 seasons, fans will remember Liverpool's American owners controversially offering the Spaniard's job to Klinsmann midway through the 2007-08 season. Had the German replaced Benitez at Anfield, Klopp could well have ended up taking over at Bayern instead of Dortmund as a result. Instead, Louis van Gaal, Jupp Heynckes and Pep Guardiola spent time in the Bayern dugout during the remaining years of his time in Germany. Leaving Dortmund in 2015 to take a sabbatical, Klopp was later tipped to replace Guardiola at the end of the Spaniard's contract the following summer. However, he cut his break short to replace Brendan Rodgers at Anfield, ending such a possibility in the process. So do Liverpool need to be worried about a future Bayern move for Klopp? Well, despite current head coach Niko Kovac coming under pressure earlier in the season, Hoeness insisted the Croatian's job is safe when looking ahead to next week's Champions League round of 16 clash. "We're not thinking about that right now," he said. "We are satisfied with our coach. This will be a tough task for both sides, and I hope it will end happily for us. We live in the here and now, and we should keep it that way." Any approach for Klopp would not be welcome at Anfield regardless. Having spent 7 years at both Mainz and Dortmund, his current deal takes him to the end of a 7th year on Merseyside in 2022, and he has shown no desire to even contemplate leaving the club beforehand. Meanwhile, Klopp's stock is higher than ever at Anfield after guiding Liverpool to the Champions League final last season and overseeing their strongest Premier League title challenge since the Reds last won the old First Division in 1990. Should he end the season as a Premier League winner, he will have cemented his place as one of the planet's best managers even more. And while Bayern could well consider a move for his services again in the future, it won't be successful for as long as Liverpool want Klopp and Klopp wants Liverpool.